the counsel how to make sense of this reality. Take it as you want to take it, in whatever way that keeps you feeling good. See it as an illusion, a dream, a VR game, so that no matter what is happening, you remind yourself that in essence, nothing is happening to me, that this is just an experience I am having. That I am still with Source and nothing changed. That I am still pure and perfect in Source, as Source, and that nothing has happened to me, so you don't make it so serious. It is just an experience, seen from my lens, as this human being, as this human persona, but I can change my view, my definition, my perspective, and change the entire thing, as a result. The more of a big deal you make it, the more of a big deal it is. For you are indeed the authority over your life, and you get to decide how you want to play it. Take it as a game, for you are eternally in Source, safe at all times, untouched by whatever experience you are having. You are always home because you never left. You are focused on the game, but you are not in the game. Your soul, your spirit, your essence, that which you are, can never be separate from Source, for it is Source itself. You are playing the forgetfulness game, so you can remember. You are pretending to be separate so you can reunite with who you are. You are having that experience because you wanted to have that experience. You wanted to know what is outside Source, what is unlike Source, and you wanted to know Source at a deeper level, at an intimate level. How well do you even know your own personality? You are surprised sometimes by what comes out. Now if you were to think of yourself as Source and act like Source, you will be surprised at what comes out. And that is the game, a game of surprise, of remembering. You are not becoming something you are not. You are embracing that which you are. You are remembering who you are. You are accessing who you are. You are becoming in the world who you really are. In other words, letting the mask go. While there is a lot of talk in regards to trauma, you don't need to go digging for every trauma or mistake in your life, or in your ancestors' life. You can now choose different when the opportunity arises, and you notice you are reacting less than the Source being that you are. You can reframe it now, redefine it now, and choose now, how you would rather react, how you would rather see it as Source being. Now is the only moment, and only now can you choose, and change. Any change you do now affects everything, past, present and future. So you see, you don't have to go back in time, you just need to change now those behaviors and definitions that no longer serve you now. Now that you remember your divine origin. And it doesn't matter if things change now or later, because you know you have set the trajectory to another reality, experience, timeline, within that infinite game that contains all timelines, realities, possibilities. If that was a VR game you were playing, then you would see that small pause, that tiny glitch, that 1 second rewind, where the entire scene changes, and you find yourself in a new place in the game. Sometimes it is like that, and at other times there is still that buffer of time. We said take it like an amusement park, because when you exit the park you will notice nothing changed as far as your essence is concerned. Take it like a simulation, if you want, where everything feels real, and yet when it's over you would have learned something, but nothing happened to you. Take it as you like it, in whatever way that makes you feel better about whatever is going on. There is no right or wrong. Your perspective is what determines how you experience it all, and there are infinite perspectives. You don't need to follow someone else's. That's their choice. Letting go. We can only shift into the higher dimension of completely letting go of the old. All the old structures, forms, establishments, are crumbling and dissolving. Let go of all concept of who you were before and allow ego self to dissolve, so that only your highest soul self, in its utter purity, remains. We are currently held in the womb of the divine feminine, and within her waters of life, and being reformed, reinvented, into a totally new creation. Stay fully present in that womb, and allow yourself to cosmically expand beyond the 3D, into the limitless possibilities which the Divine Mother, within you and around you, is awakening within. You are in the state of preparation for the breaking of the waters, before the total rebirth fully into the new solar light body, in the 5th to 7th dimension. Rest is so important. Be, just to be. Take off your shoes and walk barefoot on Mother Earth so that she can ground you, for grounding is so important right now. Feel the raw earth, the grasses, the waters running over your bare feet. Thank both mothers for holding you in the arms of love and nurturing you into a totally new life, and endless new possibilities opening on all levels now, as you, in turn, are now birthing the new golden age in the new earth as an act of love. Remember, where you focus your attention is what you manifest and draw more of into your life. Thoughts, words, actions manifest almost instantly now. Become aware, and rather go back into your heart and hold your thoughts, words, deeds in love, and with a loving intent, so that wherever energy you project out with love is for the highest good of all, and in unity and harmony with all that is. Never for self-service, but always for the highest good of all, and with and through love. Surrender ego. It no longer serves you. All is one. Life Tapestry Creations, Formalizing You. Dear Owns, in the next few days, you will undergo a significant shift. Even though you have shifted almost continuously since you began your transition journey, the shifts happening now are more profound than you are accustomed to. As is true for any growth, each shift adds to what has already been achieved. So, it is an accumulation instead of a lone addition. And with each accumulation, the depth of knowing or sensing grows exponentially. In a sense, shifting from being amazed at the wonders of your baby rattle to reading words and creating concepts with those words. You are fully enmeshed in your new being, even if it might not feel like you are in certain circumstances or moments. You are combining what you know into a complete new you package, understanding what you wish to develop or study, and what no longer interests you. Of course, we of the universes have previously stated similar concepts. The difference is that until now, you were most likely adapting, reviewing, or accepting one piece at a time. Within the next few days, you will begin to combine your bits of knowledge into a greater whole. You will probably feel days similar to feelings before a final exam in an uncomfortable subject. As was often true for that final exam, even though you will guess at some answers and activities, overall, you will pass with flying colors. What was is no more. And what is just beginning. Think of the next few days as the time you spent worrying about your final exam results. And then, in the days following, allowing yourself a bravo for a job well done. Even though the hesitation, the fear you feel in the next few days, will be as painful as your fears about the outcomes of those classes you did not appreciate or enjoy, the aftermath will be, I passed. I did it. Every one of you will pass, even though many of you reading this material will question your ability to do so, especially with the significant amount of universal energies floating about. Perhaps it might help you understand if you imagine trying to study for a challenging final exam, and your sibling or roommate insists on distracting you with loud music or conversation. Your successful outcome is a given. So the question becomes, why do you feel distracted? Such is so because you are giving up a life that seemed normal to 3D you, but is not necessarily suitable for new you. Your distraction is trying to determine what is right for new you, while those in the background are clamoring, here, over here, no over here, all of which is what, or who you used to be but are no longer. At the beginning of this significant energy burst, you will question the wisdom of your new thoughts or needs for specific actions. By the end, you will not care what anyone wants or needs, because you will know who you are. This is a new world, and you are finalizing a new you. You are ready to live in this new world, despite your former fears or need to function as you thought you should. So be it. Amen. sorceryofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.